Hello and welcome back to the studio. Thank you so much for joining me today for part 2 of drawing every day for a week. If you haven't already, go check out the first video where I do days 1 through 4, and then in this video I am doing days 5 through 8. I'm gonna go ahead and just jump straight into the video. I'm not gonna do a whole bunch of introductions and all that because I already did that in the previous video. But for day 5, I painted some beautiful crocuses. I had never painted snow before, so this was a bit of a challenge for me. I think if I do this again, I might do a little bit more research on light and shadows just to make it look a little bit more realistic. I got started much later than I was anticipating, and then I was a bit burnt out by the time I got done. I got started around 8 o'clock, and then I want to say I got done around maybe 10, and I felt like I had just looked at it for so long that I just wanted to come back the next day and have a little bit of a refresh, take a look at it again, and figure out what needed changing. I honestly didn't really like this piece at first when I had finished it, but then the next day I went in, added a little bit more detail, and added in some colored pencil on top, and I feel like that really fixed how the piece turned out. I really loved the colors that I chose for this piece, and obviously I wanted to keep them more on the colder, cooler tone side, but I do think with a little more practice I could really get down how snow is supposed to look. In the end, I did really like this piece. I think I had just looked at it for so long that everything was just like warping together, and I was just staring at it for so long. I was seeing all the imperfections, and after I'd come back the next day and taken a look at it, I really liked the piece. Hello, it is day 6. Last night I had done the crocus painting, so this is it. Like I mentioned before, I think if I did this again, I would do a little more research on light, like shadows, all that kind of stuff. I had taken a couple art classes in college, so like I know that shadows are cooler tones and the light is warmer, so I was kind of taking that into consideration, but it was a bit confusing, especially because it was at night. The lighting in here is really yellow at night, so I feel like I couldn't really see things that well, and I really do like the way that it turned out, but I definitely think I would do this again and maybe not do the shadows so pink. I mistakenly looked on Pinterest for snow inspiration, and in a lot of the pieces they were doing pink and blue and white and purples, and I was like, oh, I already have the blue, white, and purple. I was like, let me add in the pink, and I don't really know. I don't know. I feel like it didn't come across quite how I anticipated, but again, maybe I'm just looking at it like too long. I feel like every time I do a piece and I don't like it, and then I come back like a week later, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like the best thing I've ever seen in my life. So maybe I just need a week to look at it. The shadows are really, really good. I just think it's the pink light that maybe just needs to be white. Maybe I'll go back in and just do white on top of the pink to try and kind of hide that away, because I really do like this piece and I love everything else about it, just not really the pink part. So that is fine. It is day 6. The prompt for today is frost. So I'm kind of thinking I want to do like, I haven't used any red so far, and my heart yearns for the warmer tones. So what I think I'm gonna do is like berries on a tree maybe that have like frost on them. I feel like that could be really cute. So I'm gonna try and like, I'm not even gonna sketch it out. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm feeling pretty confident in this one. It's pretty simple. It's just branches and circles. I feel like that can't really be that hard, so I'm gonna go in and do that. So let's get started with day 6. And then depending on how today goes, maybe I'll do 2 today. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just do 1 and then I'll do 2 tomorrow. Let me look at the prompts actually before I make any promises. Sparkling / robin for tomorrow. Ugh. I'm so bad at drawing like animals. I feel like birds aren't that bad, but I don't know. I'm so much better at doing digital animals than I am painting them, because digitally you can redo something over and over and over, and then traditionally I feel like I hate erasing. So sometimes I'm like, whatever, I'm going with it because I don't want to redo it. So we shall see. I'm gonna get started on the prompt for today though. Maybe I should go live on TikTok for this. Maybe I will, for just like 30 minutes. Going live makes me so nervous. Like you're gonna get the notification and then like you're gonna watch. Okay, here she is. I love this so much. Like all the little like sparkles that I put in there. The way I did the frost is so cute, and the little spirals and sparkles. I'm really happy with this one. I feel like it got dark so fast, so I'm probably not gonna do 2 today. I'm guessing I'm just gonna leave that for tomorrow. So yeah, that is day 6, which is frost. Okay, it is officially the last day of the painting challenge. Today, the 2 prompts that I have to do are sparkling and robin. Obviously with robin, there's not much. You can't really veer off of that. Like with sparkling, like there's so many things that you can do. But for robin, it's kind of just a bird. So I am going to do some sketches for robin. I think for sparkle, I'm just gonna like go in. Like I feel pretty ready. I have an idea of what I want to do, and I have 2 to do today, so I don't want to like waste time sketching if I already feel confident in what I'm trying to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and do sparkling, and then I'll do the sketches for robin and then get started on that one. Is my sparkle prompt. I feel like I immediately just like had a vision for this, and I feel like I didn't really need anything to sketch because this is just kind of like, there's not really much to sketch. I'm just kind of like doing things and it's all just like showing up. So this is it. I am gonna do some colored pencil on top. But I'm overall very, very happy with how this turned out. I think this is really cute. Yeah, I like that a lot.
I really use academic sauna. I've also used for my YouTube sponsors.
just finished with the Robin prompt. I have been putting all of these inside of my sketchbook, or I guess it's not really my sketchbook. I kind of just take like business notes on here. This one I think is still maybe a little bit wet, so I'm not gonna put it in there, but I've just been putting all of them like in here and like trying to like flatten them down, which has honestly worked really well. I feel like they're pretty flat, all things considered. Anyway, I just finished with the Robin prompt. I'm not gonna lie, I just don't like drawing real things, if that makes sense. Animals, or like, I guess like living creatures, it's so difficult for some reason. I feel like you really have to get the anatomy down, and if you don't, I feel like it just looks silly. It's like, have you ever seen a bird before? Like, I feel like I should just know what it's shaped like, and then I start drawing, and then all of a sudden it's really fat, or the head is super tall, and then I'm like, wait, what do birds even look like? I don't remember. I don't know. Something about drawing animals, I hate it. With that in mind, I quite like this little guy. I think it's so cute, and like the snow that I did, like I did it like kind of pink, because I'm really trying to get better with like including other colors in my pieces aside from, yes, tree branches are brown, but I made these like a little bit red with some magenta accents. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to figure out how to include other colors to make it look better. So yeah, that is all 7 days. I am so proud that I actually like stuck with it. I knew that I would. I don't know. I didn't think they were actually gonna turn out this good. I haven't painted in so long, and so to get the Holbein paints for Christmas, and then this painting challenge like kind of just like came out of nowhere. I was like, wait, this is perfect. I can kind of learn the gouache a bit better. I feel like I could definitely do this drawing challenge again, and it would be much better. Starting out, the very first one, which was Snowdrop, I didn't realize like the quality of the paints that I was using, and so I did the flowers first and then I did the background, and that's really where I went wrong with the first one, because I didn't realize like these paints are so good quality that like you can paint over a darker color with a lighter color and it'll show up. I've never had paints like that. So yeah, definitely the Frost might just be my favorite. I love this one so much. Either the Frost or the moth, like the nocturnal prompt, so the moths that I did, I think like it just looks so good. Like, I'm just so proud of it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I am posting these at the very beginning of February, so if you still want to follow along and do the drawing challenge too, you can. If anything, hopefully this was inspiration for you to join the challenge. Yeah, thank you guys again so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. It genuinely helps me so much. Nothing warms my heart more than posting a YouTube video and seeing a thumbs up on there, seeing a comment. I think I'm gonna be small enough of an artist for a long time that if you have any questions, I will most likely respond to your comment in about 3 seconds. So that being said, comment, like, subscribe, you know the drill. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time.